Like and subscribe on the way in the door. My people, today I want to talk about this thing that I've been hearing over and over again a lot lately. And that's this notion that your opinion as it pertains to sports is only valid if you have played the game. I believe this to be false. And there's a couple of reasons why. First of all, there are plenty of people who aren't good at things, but are very knowledgeable and are excellent at teaching those things. Just because you're not good at something yourself does not mean you're not knowledgeable about it, and it doesn't even mean that you wouldn't be good at teaching it. So that's reason one. The second reason is you don't have to have knowledge about basketball to look at two players and tell which one is better. Just like if you're watching a race between two people, you can tell which one is faster. If you're watching a weightlifting contest between two people, you can tell which one is stronger. You can believe what your eyes tell you. So casual fans who are watching the game, they can tell who are the better players on the court. Now, I will say this. I think as a player, you have more information to explain why someone is better. So the casual fan might not be able to look at players and say, okay, this player is better because of X, Y, and Z. They might not be able to look at a player and say, oh, okay, this player has great mechanics on his shot or bad mechanics on his shot. This player has great footwork, or this player has horrible footwork. This player has great dribbling skills, or great dribbling mechanics, and this player has horrible dribbling mechanics. They might not be able to break down the details of why one player is better than another, but they can certainly see clearly that one player is better than another. Again, going back to Michael Jordan. What made Jordan so special, and you can have an argument about who you think the GOAT is, even though LeBron doesn't really have a legitimate stake in that claim. But as far as, between some other players, Magic and Bird and Wilt and Russell and Kareem, you can have a debate about the GOAT. But one thing that separated Michael Jordan is that he made non-basketball fans watch him play. Again, the casual fan can believe what they see with their own eyes. Michael Jordan made non-basketball fans want to watch. They didn't have to have knowledge of the game to understand that they were witnessing something unbelievable. They didn't have to have knowledge of the game to understand that, this guy was doing something that they had never seen before. So this whole notion that if you didn't play the game of basketball, you don't have any valid analysis for the game, I think it's completely false. Another thing that is kind of related, but I kind of equate it to like, let's say you were trying to start a business, and people will tell you that, hey, you should only take advice from people who were successful in that business that you're trying to start. Again, I don't agree with this. I believe if you have good discernment and good judgment and decision-making skills, you should take advice from anyone who sounds like they're giving you good advice. It doesn't matter who it comes from. If it sounds like it's good advice to you, when it hits your ears, to me, it doesn't matter who it comes from. Like, you shouldn't ignore it just because, it came from this person who doesn't do what I'm trying to do. And again, to me, it's the same thing with basketball. Just because you didn't play doesn't mean you don't have good information about the game of basketball. Doesn't mean that you can't make good critiques about the game of basketball. But yeah, that's all I got today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think you have to have played in order to have valid critiques and criticisms? Or do you think valid critiques and criticisms can come from anybody who watches the game, who studies the game, who is a fan of the game? Let me know what you think. You all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.